WWE stockholders will own 49% of the company. So essentially, if you have, a certain number of points in WWE, and using Vince McMahon as the example, Vince has 38% of WWE. He will now have 19% of the new company, and he'll actually be the biggest shareholder in the new company, and he's executive chairman, and he's back in charge, and he was running TV tonight. So any of that talk that he's back. It's what it was. It will be what it was before, and that's, if people think that was bad, it will be bad. If that's and that's just the way it is. And the TV show was changed when Vince got there, and it was changing as the show was going on, and that was tonight, and that will be what it is going forward. And Ari Emanuel's not going to be involved in the wrestling. Vince is running the company. Nick Khan will be number 2, and Paul Levesque will be head of creative. So he's going to be doing the busy work and all that stuff, but he's not going to be. Vince is going to have final say on everything, when it comes to that. And even with Ari Emanuel being number 1, Ari said, in the interview that was released on CNBC today, that if there's disagreement and Vince doesn't want something on the wrestling side, it's not going to get done. So, and they said they really wanted Vince, and there you go. That's the big picture stuff. You got any other questions?
Well, we'll go through all of these. We talked about a lot of this and what it potentially could mean on the show yesterday. If you did not hear the Sunday edition of the show, make sure to listen to that, because we spent about a half hour on this. But Anthony here says, in the case of Kenny Omega or others whose AEW contracts are up before the merger is approved and finalized, could they be scared off from signing with WWE due to uncertainty over what the product will be like once it is a part of Endeavor? Well, what it is now is what it's going to be. It's already. You could watch this Raw show tonight, and man, this was the old days. Promising a main event, which they didn't deliver. An hour, a full hour, a commercial-free hour, by the way, with 2 minutes of wrestling in it to open up the show, and it was the old Raw again. So,
but it's going to do a phenomenal rating, but which has nothing to do with the show. But I am pretty sure that number 1 coming after WrestleMania is going to do a big number with all the news of the sale and the curiosity. That's going to help the number, and announcing Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar and Cody Rhodes all in this main event match. If anything's going to keep the viewers till the end, that's it. Because, Brock never wrestles on TV, and he still didn't wrestle on TV. Roman rarely wrestles on TV, and also didn't. And, they shot a big angle with Cody and Brock. But, as far as, look, everything's a factor. Everything's a factor. Like we say, will this make a difference? It is something else to think about. As far as, with Kenny Omega and people like that, when it comes time for that decision, unless he's making the decision to stay, he's going to make the decision to leave. That final decision coming for months anyway. So, of course it's going to have an effect.
By the end of this, I was convinced Iron Mike Sharp was the best wrestler who ever lived. He's low key at first, like, but he keeps going. He claps. Yeah, I got a headlock. I'm tall. I'm giant Mike Sharp.
If you enjoy these videos, for just $7.99 per month, you can enjoy full-length editions of The Brian and Vinny Show, Wrestling Observer Live, Figure 4 Daily with Tom Lawler and Lance Storm, the Mad Men Podcast, Speak Now Pro Wrestling with Denise Salcedo, and more, plus hundreds of archived shows, all in beautiful HD. Don't miss out. Join us today.